Well, what a win yesterday for our Chicago Bears. Another nail biter, and a lot of us here are probably like, whoo, taking a deep breath after that one, man. But it's a win. We got ourselves a win. We're going to talk about that, talk about Caleb Williams, another hell of a game for him, especially towards the end. A Bears player making an impact that just joined our team. We're going to talk about him and some of our reactions throughout Week 10 NFL. So that's all coming up next on the Chicago Sports Podcast.
Let's go. Yo. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
Welcome into the Chicago Sports Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight, and we appreciate all your support as we're getting ready to talk about the Bears and yesterday on Monday night, man. And I'm excited to be here because I'm with some good people, as you know, on Mondays. First, Andy up, man. It's always good to see the energy.
My dog, I can't wait to dive into this Bears football, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Trey, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man.
Hey, what's going on? Good to see y'all too, man. Victory Monday. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You guys all look sharp with their Bears hats. Nobody looks as he always looks sharp.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Good to be on with you guys, man. It's always good talking Bears football, baby. Especially on the Victory Monday.
Yeah, especially at a Victory Monday. And we got everybody in the chat already, man. We got Lewis in here from North Dakota, man. Thanks for watching. It's got to be cold as hell up there right now.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, we got Doug G. James in the chat right now. So thank you guys very much for joining. And 13,000 subscribers right now, man. Holy crap. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, 13,000 here on the Chicago Sports Podcast.
Shout out to all you guys. Thanks for
for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. We couldn't do it without you guys, man. So that's just awesome.
Yeah,
so thank you guys very much for all the support tonight. And we appreciate it. And here we are, guys. We're here to talk about the game yesterday. And we were just kind of talking before the show started tonight, guys, about another come from behind. Caleb Williams, man. Caleb Williams, his fourth game win come from behind year, which is pretty incredible. But yesterday, I've been saying it for the last couple.
Hey, man. Hey, the Bears know how to keep it cardiac, don't they?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
On edge, right?
You good, man?
Got him back. All right.
Ooh, I keep losing you guys, man. Man, I'm sorry about that, guys. My connection's a little weak here tonight. Caleb Williams, though, guys. That's what we're talking about, man. I like, man, we got a franchise quarterback. That's what I thought yesterday, guys. And I'll go around. Andy, I'll start with you, man. What were your thoughts looking at Caleb yesterday?
Oh man, I ran the gamut on my emotions yesterday watching that game. Me and my wife were watching it, bro, and I ended up turning for a minute just to bring my levels down because I was just losing my top, and I try not to curse and use too much profanity on Sundays, so I went against my Sunday rules. But I turned back quick. I'm a sucker for love, and the defense. The Bears had scored. Yes, I scored. It was 17 or 20, whatever, 20, I guess. and it was 3rd and 7. And the defense got that. I think that's when Gardner got the sack on Russell, got the ball back, and the rest was history. But what I saw is I've been yelling this for a while, man. Caleb, first of all, I just think he operates better with more of a no huddle. Let's get right here, line up, go play football, as opposed to looking at the sideline, getting all of that. So I've been begging for those guys to do a little more no huddle, and just to start the game or in the middle. You don't have to wait to the end or 2-minute warning to get Caleb in his mode. But I think that he's an adrenaline junkie, I think. So I would like those dudes to do a little more no huddle earlier, but I was impressed, man. And you're gonna have a lot of people that say, "Oh well, it was the Giants, and you can't." Yeah, that would Cam Newton said that isn't sustainable. I respect that opinion. But what's not sustainable about? I mean, again, you can't let the Giants come in like that. But for a dude to, he got the clutch gene, bro, is what I peep. I mean, and I'm not just talking about this year. I'm a Caleb guy. I've been watching since last year when we were losing those games. He still was putting us in position to win. Like, those are potential game winners, bro. Mm-hmm. So it would add even more to the Caleb legacy if we could have finished some off last year. But whatever. I'm not gonna cry with spilled milk. I was super impressed, man. We had a lot of drops in there. And some misfires by Caleb too, but week by week he's getting better, and that's all I asked. I didn't even think we'd be at 6 wins at this juncture. I just wanted to see Caleb's progression and throughout, and I've been seeing it, and we're winning. I mean, you know.
Said it correctly, or Trey. Winning. That's what you said, man. Winning. That's at the end of the day. That's what we're doing. That's what our quarterback's doing. And Trey, when you look at Caleb, man, there's just something that stood out to you, whether it's yesterday.
What's standing out to me with Caleb is that he's progressing. Like you see him, like even from the beginning of this year, like you see like he's learning. You see the things that, like the mistakes that he made in previous games, he's not steadily making those same mistakes. Like for example, like, all right, well, with the team, you saw the penalties. The penalties are way down now, and right,
we only had 3 yesterday.
3.
Isn't that correct?
And one of them
penalties yesterday
was that, man. I hated that that one penalty with the roughing the passer. You know, because at that point he's going down, and then his, but I understand that his helmet came off and stuff. But
yeah, Sewell just needs to chill. Sewell needs to chill right there, bro. And I'm on Sewell ass. I'm sorry, bro. I'm on his top, bro. I'm supposed to be on that, but I'm on Sewell top, bro.
Yeah, because I mean that's rough. I know it's rough for him because he wasn't expecting his head to be at that point, because you're aiming low, and then all of a sudden his head, So it kind of, the way it happened, I know, but when you're running at the quarterback, you got to be careful. Right. Yeah. So with that, but as far as Caleb goes, man, like you just saw him go through his progressions, and you see him. You've seen him play quarterback, and his decision making is getting so much better to me. Where he's going, go take that check down, make a positive play. So many positive plays, no mistakes. Like, we're not turning the ball over. So it's like we're playing like efficient. We just gotta execute better. These drops and stuff like that. Like you see what Ben Johnson's trying to do. And so it's like, you feel like we got all the pieces to execute it, so we just gotta go ahead and start doing that better. But I feel like from the beginning of the year to now, it's almost like it's coming. Like everything's not going to be perfect, but you see where they're going, and you see the potential, and we're like Andy said, we're winning at the same time. So it's a great teachable moment. Like, okay, we did this, but we're still winning at the same time. So that's great. Yeah. So you get the lesson, but not the L. But
I agree. I like
right.
going there.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Right. Right.
Thoughts, D-Nice?
Man, look, man. 20 for 36, 220, a touchdown, 83 passer rating, 83%. 8 carries, 63 yards, 1 touchdown, no fumbles, no picks. What this shows me is that there's a comfort level coming. It's coming on around. He's getting more comfortable by the week. And it's also showing me that he got broad enough, strong enough shoulders to carry this team when necessary. The penalties, you know what I'm saying? They tried to put a lot of those penalties on the delay games and things of that nature. We didn't see much of those this weekend, if any. Like I said, 3 penalties for 25 yards. It just shows the team as a whole is kind of settling in, kind of finding this niche. Running game was solid. Swift went 13 for 80, which is not terrible at all. Figure he could have got a buck if they ran him a little bit more. But back to Caleb, man. Listen, what I seen just being detailed. I seen more decisiveness. I seen a better command of himself. You know, you're gonna have balls to get away. That's every quarter. It happens to every quarterback, and it's gonna happen as long as you play quarterback at any level. Certain balls gonna get away. I wish the guys around him would have helped him out a little bit more. That passer rate probably would have jumped up a little higher, and we would have got a couple more touchdowns. But spill milk, we ain't worried. We got the win, but I can appreciate the comfort level because the Giants, they were 2-7 at the time, 0-5 on the road. But that defense, when they get to the quarterback, they know how to get to him. They got some guys that know how to get to the QB, and they mean business. Love to see how Caleb moves the pocket. I love to see the way he climbs the ladder. I also love more than anything to see him evade sacks. That's a great thing. The boy footwork is on Sammy Davis Jr. level. and listen, I'm glad for it, man, because if that was any other quarterback for you people that were calling for Tyson Bagent to come in and play, if Tyson Bagent would have played that game, he would have got smashed. Okay.
That's a
So,
fact.
hey man, Caleb has eased the haters off for another week, and we on to Minnesota, baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one move he does is elite, man. Like it's like
Man,
pivot up and then backspin, and I'm like,
hey,
man, what is
that boy got
Dude
some Gregory Hines.
right?
Dude hey, look, I knew he could get up out of there, but he showed me some real
Man, boy.
Yeah. And it helps the offensive lineman out a little bit more because of the way when he spin and then got back and then he's able to block him from that angle. Now I was like, man,
Hey man,
Yeah, and
those guys like.
And that's the thing. He's really making this. And see, that's what I was saying about how quarterback's responsibility is to make the offensive line look better than what it is. Things like that. Now, of course, we would love for him to be able to drop back and be comfortable in the pocket and don't take his eyes off the down the field. But we'd rather him evade these sacks than to just get sacked. You know what I'm saying? Or end up throwing the ball out of bounds when he don't have to. Love to see him get out of pocket and get those first downs and and extra yards when necessary, and especially the game when the touchdown. Who wouldn't love that?
Right. No.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Matt, I'm through. I done talk too much. I ain't gonna give you a chance to get your point. Go ahead.
Oh no. It's funny because my for some reason my connection is going a little bit wacky here tonight. I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
D-Nice, you brought up a good point because I thought yesterday, and I'll let you guys see what you think too. I actually thought the Giants were pressuring him pretty well. I thought they were trying to get to him. I thought there were just a lot of missed sacks by the Giants. And to what Caleb's credit, though, I thought Caleb got out and was able to scramble out of there and break through some of these tackles. And they were really like pressuring, especially in the first half. I thought they were really pressuring him, and it was harder for him to get off. But that was what's so impressive about him was his ability to move, his ability to get out of there, his ability to recognize that. I thought the way he was able to process that, man, because they were coming in pretty damn quick. And he would get that off, and even some of those throws. Listen, we could talk about the receivers and the drop passes and stuff like that, but I also think some of those throws he had to get off pretty quick. And he did, and it was pretty impressive to see that, and then put it all together at the end with his poise and just the way he was able to throw that touchdown pass to Adunze and then get that run, man. I felt like everything. Once Russell Wilson went in there, I was saying this before the show started. I was like, once Russell Wilson went in there, I'm like, we're winning this damn game. I'm like, there's no way Russell Wilson there's no way he's doing what Jackson Dart's going to do, man. And we got to take advantage of that. And I think we did. And I think Ben Johnson put us in the best position to win. And this is just another example of we got a good coach that knows how to win, a guy that puts our players in position. And it's good to go against teams that don't have the coaching staff like the Giants, who Brian Dable got fired today. It was the way it was like that. So that's what I was thinking, guys.
I thought that was a mistake, but hey man, I guess they got somebody. I thought that was a mistake, but I guess they got somebody in mind. Oh well.
I mean, probably got himself fired with that decision he did not to go for the touchdown.
His decision making yesterday was atrocious. At the end, I mean, some of those calls towards the end of the game, I'm like, what are you doing, man?
I just think he was best for. I just thought he was best for Dart. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that.
Unless they're going to get a guy to come in, from the college ranks or something like that to come in and really let Dart play his game. Because if anybody else try to make Dart a polished, traditional quarterback, it's going to be a mistake. He's not going to be able to do that. And
It's almost like a young Josh Allen out there.
Yeah.
Those design quarterback runs.
That boy better start
Bears had no
sliding. I know that much.
Yeah. And we're going to see the same thing next week, man. We got some
quarterback runs. Yeah, But one thing we say about the coaching staff was like, when they had a problem with something, they did something to fix it. Like all season long, like with just when we started out 0-2, and it was bleak, very bleak looking,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got the offense going, and then it was the running game. Then we got the running game going. It's like whatever. It's like, but we just kept winning from there. We won with 6 out of our last 7 games. So no, wait, we won 7 out of our last 8.
5 out of our last 6.
6 out of our last 7, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 out of the last 7 games. Yeah, we won. So,
okay.
So I mean, like if we're winning and progressing and getting better, I mean, man, it's. I feel like they the same things we see. It's the first time like you like, oh man, I see the things that are common sense, right? Like you see it. Like, how come we see it and how come the coaches don't see it? I feel like the coaching staff has that common sense. Like, yeah, we know we got to fix this. Other people like Eberflus last year, man. Dude talking about, oh yeah, we did what we were supposed to do. Like, what? Like, how did you make this far?
Get beat by 30. He said, they fought hard.
Yeah. We had a good week of practice.
I hated that line. To this day, bro. To this day, no matter who says that in a Bears polo, in a Bears t-shirt, Bears hoodie, Bears uniform, whoever says that, it makes me cringe, bro.
I hate it.
What, a good week of practice?
Yes. I would rather not hear how practice went, bro.
Like, or somebody just say it was a shitty practice.
Oh man, let's not even talk about practice.
I mean,
man,
Ben Johnson did keep it real. He was like, he said, "Do we look like a championship caliber team when we practice? No."
Mm-hmm.
He said, but we're working on it. He's not gonna sugarcoat it. He's gonna give you a real answer.
Yeah, I love that about super transparent, man. Straight to the point. He don't want to waste your time just as much as he don't want his time being wasted. Right. It's so refreshing, bro.
Yeah, like one of the things he said is he was like, yeah, he said Luther Burden obviously earned more reps, like stuff like that, like the stuff that we're talking about. You hear him say and like be transparent about, like, yeah. So
as opposed to acting like we didn't see what we just saw on TV.
Right.
Like you make it feel like you're going crazy. Yeah,
man.
Right.
Hey guys, everybody in here in the chat. We got Illinois Jones, we got Doug G, man. Everybody joining the chat tonight, man. Thank you guys. Rome is in here tonight as well. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. 13. I said at the beginning of the show, man. 13,000 subscribers right now.
13K.
Every week, man. Come on here, man. Every week,
girls, man.
Dude, I'm like, it's just awesome, man. Everybody, the support. We're everyday fans like everybody else, man, and just here to talk football and Bears. And this is what's so much fun about it, man. So let's keep that rolling, man. So make sure you like and subscribe our YouTube page, man, and you guys could share that with all of your Bears friends, all of your Bears groups that you belong to, man, and let them know about the show. And that would be fun. We talk a lot about Williams for the start of the show, and rightfully so, because I think he was the reason that we won the game yesterday. Top of the coaching staff, but I think he was big reason why we won the game yesterday with this play at the end back and stuff. But we got to talk about CJ Gardner-Johnson, guys, because man, this dude for the first couple of games has made a massive impact. I mean, dude, he those 2 sacks, they had no clue, man. When he came and sacked both on each of them, he sacked He sacked Dart, and then he sacked Russell. He did the fumble cause of Dart, man, and then he went to concussion protocol. But like the way you could just see like the ability that he has in Dennis Allen's defense. If I feel like he just hasn't been there for a while, and he was able to go in there and just pick it up just like that, and Dennis Allen knows exactly what to do with him. Because when he made those sacks, dude, they just like whoa, I saw those quarterbacks get up like, what the hell just happened there, and how did he get in here, man? And the speed and his energy, dude. Like Rome says right here, man. He says CJ was nails. He was nails, man, and that dude he's reminding me of Philadelphia Eagles. CJ.
Yeah, he was just playing in the Super Bowl. Like I think he's played 13 playoff games, so he's got the experience and that. I mean, that could really help out that locker room. I know there's some things that's been said about him, but I think those last couple of months probably humbled him a little bit.
No, it did.
Yeah, and I brought him back gave him some perspective, and now he's ready to ball out. And I'm glad he's on our team. I'll say that.
Yeah. What you just said, bro.
Yeah, especially. Go ahead.
Kyler better get his butt back.
I mean, CJ is what you call a football player. Like, it doesn't matter where you put him on the field, he's going to find a way to make an impact. That's just what he is. He's not a guy that necessarily operates well under a particular structure. But if you give him an assignment and say, hey, go balls to the wall, that's what he's going to do. Every team can say every team he's been a part of can say what they want about him, but when he was there and he played, those guys were glad they were playing with him instead of against him. Now
you can tell now.
The thing in Baltimore, what happened with him in Baltimore is that he wanted to get on the field and they just didn't have any room for him. So they mutually agreed to part ways. That was just a thing, but that's a blessing in disguise because, as you guys know, we are starving for cornerback depth, and this department of our football team used to be the strongest unit, and now it's depleted. So we're getting guys off the street, and we're getting quality guys at that.
Yeah.
I look at CJ Gardner Johnson, and I think of a Draymond Green. Most people say Dennis Rodman. I just say Draymond Green. Draymond Green is a guy that you can plug in, and it's not necessarily about position. You can plug in, and he's going to find a way to be impactful. Now, he does get a little, get a little off his square sometimes, but the right people, and I think we now have the right people, especially in this, in the secondary with Kevin Byard, can reel him back in and help him understand. And he respects the hell out of Dennis Allen, so that also helps. So yeah, great to have him on this football team.
Yeah.
Now next week he can do some stuff to make me cuss him out, but you with a guy like this, you have to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey guys, I want to congratulate. We got to congratulate PK, our 13,000 subscriber Montez Sweat auto jersey giveaway, man. So congratulations to PK.
Congratulations, bro.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
And that's that means we're going to be working up to 14,000 here. Next week we're going to be talking about it for 14,000, man. So
no doubt.
Thank you. You know what's interesting is you see this in the NFL around the time of the year where people are starting to from the streets and you don't know what you're getting and what you're dealing with. Like, I'll give you an example. The Steelers got Duggar in the trade. New England, and he's actually done very well for them so far. But then there's a lot of guys that you're picking up or trying to figure out player and plug them and see what you can do. And then a couple weeks later, they're out. I didn't know what to get with CJ. I honestly didn't know what to expect, man. But I felt a little confident just because of the familiarity with Dennis Allen's defense.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? These type of players, it's not a risk, man. Because if you do it, he goes in there, and he doesn't do well, and you start getting some guys healthy back, then all right, it didn't work. We'll see you later. But then, what a bonus it's have if he keeps playing the way he is, and we start getting some players back, and we could start putting him in the mix. Think about what this defense is going to look like 3 or 4 weeks from now. And I think the key is going to be TJ Edwards. I think we saw what we missed with TJ Edwards. That guy's not playing, man. our defense just is not the same. And Jackson Dart was a very good
Absolutely.
quarterback on Sunday.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, like Sewell, but he had a rough game.
Sewell, bro, that names me, bro.
Yeah, he
I
had
was
a
cool.
few missed tackles,
I
man.
was cool with him until he missed that tackle, bro.
Yeah, well,
That was a
it
bad
supposed
miss.
to be a stop, wound up being a 30-yard game.
Man.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was a rough one. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
And he'd be looking so lost, like, what the hell I do? Like, when this you, I think I was
Yeah, them
blown
camera
by
angles didn't do him no justice.
Oh yeah.
I was blown by the roughing the passer joint, because we got to get off that field, man. You cannot be the reason. Let somebody else who didn't put in out here be the reason why we didn't get off this field. Let Nashawn Wright. He be out there getting, but he always come up with the ball.
Don't he?
Always come up with
Don't he?
A ball hawk, man.
get cooked the whole game and game-winning fumble recovery.
Barbecue chicken the whole game.
He dropped the interception, right?
At the end.
He got the interception knocked out of his hand in the end zone.
Yeah,
He
got
was
knocked.
looking that way, man.
That
was a hell of a play. You know what though? That was a hell of a play by
Yeah.
wide receiver. I'll give the wide receiver credit.
Right.
On
Got
that.
to.
That was a heads-up play, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like the receiver, like was like
So,
perfect, man. The way he got that out of there, man, it was like everything perfect about that. So I'm not gonna blame him for dropping that one, dude. I'm like, that's
all
just
right.
a
Yeah,
hell
it
of
was a
play,
good
dude.
defensive play, but man, what a heads-up play by the receiver. You know, to not just give him a play and turn into a cornerback himself.
Nashawn was trying to house that thing. When he grabbed
He
it,
was.
he thought about going to the crib, dog.
That's what it was, bro.
For real.
Yeah, he already got a big six. Yeah.
Because if he'd have just caught it and fell down, that'd just been a, touchback, and we'd been at the 25. But he was trying to, he was thinking about going the other way with that thing, man.
Yeah, you could certainly tell by that, man. And you guys, what do you think, CJ, going forward here? I'm interested to see now what we do on Sunday. I'm interested to see how they position him and where they play him. But I feel like the way they've already positioned him has been perfect with the defense so far. But I guess it just depends. We'll see what the injury report comes out on Wednesday and who we think will be coming back or who do we think is going to be playing on Sunday. What do you think his best is going to be going against a Vikings team where I have no idea what to expect? I don't know what JJ McCarthy. He didn't think JJ McCarthy looked very good over the weekend, man. So I don't know. I have no idea what to expect from the Vikings.
He stunk it up real bad.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. I don't think he looked good.
Yeah, two really bad interceptions.
But he beat us before, so we can't go off that. He beat us, bro. He literally We had that game won. He came back and took it from us. We, bro, real bad.
Yeah, we do. We owe them one.
And I think that game was more about what we didn't do. Well, like it just depends on what kind of scout report they're gonna go by when when we get ready for Minnesota. It's gonna be
because he broke off some good.
It's gonna be some deception involved. To get him, to get him where he needs to be. It's gonna be some deception by the defensive coaches, and as they scheme the thing up for next week, man. I really don't know, Matt. Tell you the truth, I just I guess it's just gonna be based on how it may be a little of more of the same that happened this weekend versus the Giants, because in my opinion, we're facing a similar quarterback.
Yeah,
like Jackson Dart, but I think Dart may be a little bit more fluid. He may be a little bit more elusive than McCarthy, but same guy, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree with that comparison. Yeah.
I think we got to jump on that dude early. The little confidence that he has away, man. Go at him. And you know who always has a good game against us who's over there is that dang on
Jones.
Yeah, Aaron Jones. He always a good game against him. But he could be doing the worst, having his worst career lows. And when we play them, don't have his best game. So shut that dude down and don't let this young cat get any confidence, man. Straight up. I think we can handle that blitz and all those arrays of different fronts and all that stuff. That's whatever it is. Yeah, that overblown. But we gotta shut that young guy down, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm dang near a little more about this game than well, no, I'm not. I was gonna say the Commanders game, but no, I want to lead this game bad.
Yeah.
But that Commanders game was different, man. The way
You just wanted
that
kind of
went,
like that revenge.
I was like, I don't care if we win by half.
Yeah.
We gotta beat these two.
Yeah, the Stacy.
Shut their fans up for a while, if nothing else. But yeah, we need that dub bad because they beat us once already. So, and I think we got to beat them like by a certain amount of points too, for like tiebreaker purposes. I could be wrong, but I heard something about that in my sleep. I said that sounds crazy, right? I heard something about that.
In your sleep,
I was asleep.
In your
Sports
sleep.
Center was on. I was sleeping.
Some messages going through your head, man.
I think I beat them by a certain amount of points, man. I'm gonna look it up when I get it.
I get those messages through my head too. No, I hope they do the same blitzing with Gardner Johnson again. I love those blitzes they sent, and it wasn't like it was too many with him. It was just like Dennis Allen knew like the perfect time to rattle somebody like this. So I'm like, that's what I'm excited for Sunday. I'm like, I hope he does something similar to that on Sunday to rattle McCarthy, and I kind of hope he does it in the beginning part of the game.
Yeah. What would be nice if we could actually like get some pressure from the line itself. I mean, because it seemed like we had 3 sacks yesterday, right? And I think
2 from Johnson.
only one of them came like from a defensive lineman, though, right? I think that's what happened. But
yeah, that sounds about right.
No, I think Sweat ended up with 1.5.
Oh yeah, 1.5.
And 1.5 or 2. And Gardner Johnson ended up with 2. And I think they gave a half sack to I want to say Dexter. I think one of the defensive tackles ended up with a half a sack, I think. But I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed yesterday that we had one of our defensive tackles playing defensive end yesterday. Number 91. You know, everybody thought it was gonna be Javon Dexter.
Yeah,
playing at the end, but nah, number 91. Damn, what is his name? Lord Jesus, forgive me.
I was about to say not the guy we got from the Browns, right?
No, the guy actually we re-signed in the offseason.
Robinson. No.
We'll get back to him.
Right.
I'm drawing a blank too.
Ask our research team real quick. What that?
Yeah, they're gonna get right on that.
Well, Chris Williams.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, see, I told you.
I was gonna say. I knew it started with a dub. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the old boy too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, Rome brings up a good point here. Hold on, I'm gonna go right back to what he just said about Montez. Thought I had it up here, guys. Here we go. Montez is really showing up the last 3 or 4 games. I agree with that, man. I think that's some of the best he's played here the last couple of weeks. And don't even just look at all the sack numbers, man. Look at the amount of times he's getting close into the backfield and
like the pressure's
starting to heat things up, man.
Yeah. He turned it up a notch for that.
Yeah, and that's one thing about pressures on the other end. I think it was 12 pressures and 0 sacks for the Giants.
That boy a wizard back there, man.
Well, that's why Williams, man, to his credit, man, he escaped a lot of those. I mean, Brian Burns was wreaking havoc. I thought Brian Burns was wreaking havoc in that game, man, and he was.
Brian Burns. He took 2 sacks away from Brian Burns, 2 from Thibodeau. Yeah, for sure.
Thibodeau too.
4 sacks.
Sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, them guys know how to get to the quarterback, man. You know, and we're going to see it. Listen,
I said they could have left them boys at O'Hare.
We are going to see a lot of that next week because they got some guys that get to the quarterback too.
Yeah, they got some dogs in that line.
And I think we're gonna be ready this time. Man. I hope we're gonna be ready this time because the defensive scheme over there ain't changed since week 1.
Right.
No, they're now. I think it's gonna be though, man, in Minnesota, and we're gonna talk about that throughout the week too. As we get closer to the game on Sunday, and you can get all that info right here on the Chicago Sports Podcast. Thank you guys all for watching. Everybody in the chat, I see Doug and James. They got our guy. We got Traxit here tonight. That makes everything possible for this. So thank you guys, and get your support. Like and subscribe on our YouTube page, man, and follow us along as we got Bears content going up all the time and breaking down yesterday's game. We'll talk more about next week's game throughout the week. We were talking about Caleb Johnson from yesterday's game. Is there anything else that stood out? I think the other thing that's because that was kind of it was just again another. I feel like they're outplaying us right now, but we can beat us. I have to say, like, I think Jackson Dart actually was the best quarterback on the field yesterday until the end of the game. It's nothing to do with Caleb's fault, what's going on with the drops and stuff like that. But I thought the way Jackson Dart played, he looked great, man. That guy looks like he could be a stud in this league. I just think at some point, man, for our defense, when we start, I'll let you guys and everybody in the chat think, but we got to get some of these guys healthy back right now, man, because I know our pressure's been a little bit better. We just talked about Montez Sweat, man, but without TJ Edwards in there, you could difference of the way they were attacking us, the way they were throwing, even in our secondary too, man. I thought the receiver outside of that crazy one-handed catch from Slayton, which was ridiculous. I thought there was a lot of they had a lot of wide open receivers yesterday too, man. So
and
I think
Stevenson was getting spanked, bro.
Yeah, he looked like he was struggling a little bit out there, man. But did you guys see any of that? And I like the way we're playing right now on defense, man. And I feel like Dennis Allen disguises and puts up and gives us the way we win those games. But is stuff from yesterday's game. I think that was my takeaway was with the receiving, but outside of the Williams, the way he came back and won. But anything else that stood out, I'll let you guys say what you think.
The thing that stood out, what kind of stood out was how much they were passing the ball in the beginning. What kind of caught me off guard. I thought they were going to run the ball way more than they did to start the game off. Like I think they when you see how little they use. I mean, the run game wasn't like it was a bad game for the running backs, but it just didn't get as many touches as I really thought. I thought they were really going to take it to them on the ground, especially considering the weather. So that kind of stood out to me. Was like, man, they're really trying to pass this ball. Like I guess they James Adunze tweet worked because every first pass Rome Adunze. so yeah, I guess the other parents gonna start tweeting too.
They better chill,
damn.
Yeah, so yeah, that's one of the things that stood out to me. Outside of all the great stuff Caleb was doing that we already talked about, that I was very happy to see. Like I said, it wasn't the best overall performance that you want to see out of your football team, but it was a lot of good to take away, but also a lot of things that we clearly have to work on still. Yeah.
So is when teams see us on the schedule, they know Chicago has a makeshift defensive backfield attack. They don't rush the power passer, ridiculous, and then backfield defensively, he's in shambles. Attack. You could put. That's why with the Vikings, we're gonna have to be creative because I feel like dude found some cracks when we had no, we didn't. We ain't had Kyler that game. But dude found some cracks in the secondary last game. What makes you think he won't find some in this game? We gotta knock him off his square, man. But our DBs are, man. We're down 5-6 DBs, bro. Like I'm just happy I haven't seen Elijah Hicks out there. How bad he looks, bro. You see, I gotta reach back. But I look that we got Gardner. That's a whole different vibe than when the first time we saw the Vikings. I'm not giving up on them, but I'm not wishing want Kyler to come back because I feel like when they're back, it's gonna only be for a short time. I want the guys who've been out there, like the Nashawn Rice of the world. I hope he gets everything his heart desires in this ball game because he's not talented, like wildly talented or anything. But that dude, has a nose ball, and he's giving effort, even if he's getting cooked. I love Tyreek, but it's like he went right back into that little bag where he was in when we was talking bad about him. Like he after the Commanders game, it's like I don't know, bro. Like I don't know what's up with Tyreek. We got that's everyone knows if you want to beat the Bears, go aerial, man. So until further notice, that's what we got to deal with.
All right.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, I might as well go here with it. Special teams kickoff coverage is still an issue.
Oh my God! Everything
is still an issue.
Thank you, brother.
It's still an issue. Shout out to Cairo Santos. Bad weather and all. He didn't miss anything, and he did what he's supposed to do. Bad weather, we'll be inside, or they may have the top open next week, but but in the harsh conditions, he delivered like the mailman, bro. So I give him much respect. Again, that special team kickoff coverage, man, we gotta get together, man.
Yeah.
We
don't get nothing on the returns. Our kickoff, man, Hightower, he ain't gonna be doing the percolating in the locker room for a while, bro. They not doing much or nothing. This is a unit that we used to hold our hat on like those dudes. Duvernay, I'm just glad he don't turn it over. You can tell. I never think that he's gonna crack one. I don't know what they would do. Blackwell, even though I know he got the speed, but I mean, is he built for it? Like, put Burden in, bro. I know I say Burden for everybody. You can put Burden in as a DB. You can put Luther Burden in as a DB. Absolutely. But seriously, man, like, what is Hightower, man? I'm not saying his seat hot, but that dang show ain't room temperature.
Another thing, man. I was upset that Britton Brown didn't suit up this weekend. Britton Brown is a guy, dog. You gotta have that guy.
He is like, a guy, bro.
Whatever these guys bringing on special teams, the Roshan Johnson, which didn't play, and Travis Homer, I'm sure he's a great guy, man. Get that guy some sweats and a polo shirt, man, and a bubble coat, man, so he can talk, so he can coach these guys up on the sideline. We need Britton Brown in the uniform, bro. He has to be in a uniform. I'm not saying this is the second coming to Matt Forte or anything like that, but the guy is a good back, and we need ball control, bro. Because our defense, if we score too fast, you better believe the way we set up now defensively, they're gonna get it back. And it's not their fault entirely. It's just we just depleted, man. We depleted, bro. Teams can get big plays on us no matter who the quarterback is, bro. So we need the ball control aspect of the thing. And Ben Johnson has a bad habit of, and I don't know, and it sounds so crazy me saying this. Ben Johnson has a bad habit of directly going at a team's weakness off the rip. He did that last year versus the Commanders in that playoff game, and that cost him that football game because Jahmyr Gibbs had 100 yards in the first half, and it went away from him in the second half and started throwing that damn ball everywhere, and that's how he ended up losing that game. But today, you're going up against yesterday, you're going up against the Giants. Listen, we know what their secondary is. It's trash. It's about like ours at this point. You don't go out there just frying away balls, man. You had these two backs, Mononga and Swift. Let these guys run the rock, man. One of those guys should at least should have pretty much got 18 carries apiece. I know we got behind and all of that, but you have to establish some ball control, bro.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I'm surprised by that too, Dino. I was too on the way they came out like that. So we'll find out. We'll see what the game plan looks like. I feel like it's going to be a little bit different Sunday against Minnesota, and I want to see both of those guys used a little bit more. I want to see them go right off the bat, man, and just pound it down with those two guys, depending on what the vibe of the game is. And it's indoors. It's going to be in Minnesota. Mononga. I want to see Mononga with his power runs like he did 2 weeks ago. and just kind of throw them off their game a little bit. As,
Yeah, it's
the
not the
Vikings defense, it's not this
sexiest.
Brian Flores defense it was, man. So
Yeah, it's not the sexiest way to play, but man, you got to impose your will, man.
Right.
So
Yeah, especially for December football, with the weather conditions,
there you
know,
go.
control that line, and with you impose your will on a team when you play like that. So yeah.
hey guys, congratulations to ball out with our winner Caleb Williams jersey, man. So congratulations on the Caleb Williams jersey.
Yeah,
That's what we do
congrats,
around here, man. We
congrats.
give out jerseys for everybody that's watching our shows, and we keep doing that as we keep climbing 1,000 now, and we're gonna
No
keep
doubt.
going up, damn it. And we appreciate
No
that
doubt.
support. And also to all of our great sponsors as well. We have a
Yeah.
lot of great sponsors part of this show.
Yeah, shout out to the smooth taste of El Bandino Yankee. The Blackhawks legend Chris Chelios' Bandino Yankee is one of the smoothest tequilas on the market. Shout out to Bridges Scoreboard, located 121 North Griffin Boulevard in Northwest Indiana. Bridges Scoreboard has the coldest brew in the land, 31 HD TVs for your sports viewing pleasure. Also fine dining. If you're ever in Northwest Indiana, go holler at the good folks at British Scoreboard. You will not be disappointed. Last but not least is ESPI sports trading cards, bringing the unity back through the hobby of sports card trading. They even got the Ultimate Fighting sports cards, and I know we all remember back in the day when we were
Yeah.
young having those baseball cards or sports cards of our favorite athletes. Man, those things are like gold, and ESPI is restoring that feeling. So shout out to ESPI sports trading cards, and that's it.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
sir.
and guys, as we puts up this weekend, we talk a lot about the Bears game. Big win yesterday against the Giants. It was fun to watch. We're 6-3 right now, man. Going into this Vikings game, starting to play some division games. Week 10 in general, when you start looking around, the weekend that stood out to you, I'll go around. You guys tell me a couple things that stood out to you from around the league. For me, the AFC wide open. I think the AFC, that top tier teams, anybody go in there and win. And then B, I never thought I'd say this. I think right now the Rams are the best team in the NFC. I think the great defense. Matthew Stafford's playing like an MVP right now, dude. Every week I watch those games, man. They're usually the afternoon games. I watch them and I'm like, man, are they really this good, or is this kind of a fluke, or is he gonna get hurt? And then I watch them again yesterday, man, and they're just dominant, dude. So I think those were my overall takeaways. And Andy, what about you, man, when you looked around the league this weekend?
Oh man, Lamar Jackson just owns the NFC. I mean, that dude refuses to lose consistently or at all, even to the NFC. And then another thing is divisional games, bro. Like, really, I mean, I wasn't on the Panthers bandwagon or anything, but I've been watching Rico run wild and all that. But then they go out there and get clapped up by a rookie quarterback in the like those divisional games. But I don't care how high on this horse you think you are. Those guys in no division don't feel as highly about you as the national media, pundits, and all of that stuff. They're gonna smack you when they. So things like that I love. I won that bet actually, but yeah, just I love a little parody, man. It feels good not to know who's gonna do what for real. Like let's get some parody in there. And your boys. I was waiting for I bet against them. I said your boys, like any of y'all care about them, but Drake May and those guys.
Oh yeah, but they are my boys.
Yesterday was gonna be the okay. I thought yesterday was gonna be the day that they smelled themselves too much and maybe went down, but they proved again. I mean, I'm not mad to see it. I don't got no smoke with those dudes over there. Oh, and last but not, Jonathan freaking Taylor. Hey man, look.
Oh yeah.
At some point they're gonna have to get up off it. They're gonna have to change the name of the MVP to the quarterback V. Like seriously, bro. Yeah. It's people out here who be balling and they just don't get nothing
Right.
because they not quarterback. Jonathan Taylor is him, and I love what they got going on over there. That's my thing.
Right. Yeah, that was gonna be the first thing I said. Man, Jonathan Taylor's balling, man. Yeah, and then
Video game.
right. Yeah,
It really is.
that offensive line is, whew,
But he got that vision
right.
breakaway speed too. That line is good. We can't know, but that
But you
vision,
still have
that
to have the
breakaway
vision to
speed,
go with it.
and he patient as hell too, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
And one of the things that stood out to me was the Bills losing. I mean, I know it was in South Beach, but man, how you give up to lose like the way they lost too? It was crazy. See Miami beat them the way they did.
Oh,
Yeah, and
That was a
then
terrible
you
loss.
got
terrible.
right? Like man, then you got Carolina, right? You beat Green Bay. Then you come out, you lose to the Saints. It's like, well, what are y'all doing out there? So like any given Sunday, you don't know anybody can get it. So, man,
Yeah.
and then who else? I know it was like the Houston, the way they came back and won. Yeah, man, it was, football, man. It's gonna be some theater.
Yeah, for sure.
Bears was definitely one of them too. So, because it was under 4 minutes to go, and we were down 14. So I mean, down 10 with under 4 minutes to go. So
yeah,
it's a lot of theater out there. But yeah, those are things that stood out to me. I know, yeah, he already brought up Lamar Jackson just running through the NFC and stuff. And I don't know what the betting odds are for Lamar to be MVP, but they probably the lowest you'll ever get him right now. Because if they keep this winning streak going, I wouldn't be surprised if he could come out with another MVP if they continue this win streak, considering where they were. Because that's where you can vote. Be like, you know what? They losing.
This guy came back and they went this way.
Yeah.
MVP. I hear you.
Yeah. So if you win, y'all go like, hey man, Trey said that on Chicago Sports Podcast.
Clip. Got you a clip.
Yeah.
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 You through?
What about you, D?
Yeah,
Man.
I wasn't going to talk about the Jets, but the Jets win streak.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that was a brutal game to watch.
You say Jets win streak. Oh boy, that was a good one.
Yeah.
But man, look, hey man, I know you're talking about the Rams, and you're absolutely right about the Rams, but I will see your Rams with the Seattle Seahawks. They play next week, by the way. That's gonna be a heck of a game. That's gonna be a heck of a game, bro. The Seahawks are rolling, bro. You hear me? Seahawks are rolling, and listen, it's up on the Buffalo Bills. The fraud alert is on, bro. The fraud alert is on with the Buffalo Bills. As you guys can see, they couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the run with a maxi pad, bro. You know what I'm saying? They trash, bro. Listen, they gave Josh Allen the MVP, bro, last year, which it should have went to Lamar. But the team as a whole, I do like Cook as a running back. But
yeah, he's nice.
Frauds.
Yeah.
They're frauds. You losing to Miami when they ain't really playing for real. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Then they lost to Atlanta, who allowed one guy to run for almost as many yards as his quarterback threw for. You see what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I digress. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Caleb Williams for holding things down and bringing us home on Sunday. And outside of that, man, that's it, man. I'm moving on to next week.
Hey, how about one other thing I want to mention, guys? How about Dan Campbell calling the plays in Detroit now? Did you guys see that story about how he's taking over the play call? He took over the play call. He said it after the conference. And I noticed that too. I was watching a lot of that game. And I'm like, God, this offense looks a lot. It looked like the Ben Johnson offense. It looked like they were explosive again, man. It looked like they were running these crazy plays and these plays because I forgot how many points they scored yesterday, but they looked like a different offensive team, man.
Everything
It
was
over
working.
40.
Everything.
Yeah.
44 or
And
something like that.
yeah, they put up all
Yeah.
these points. I know it was Washington.
24,
Washington
22.
isn't very good, but you have to beat the bad teams, man. And I was just like, man, I wonder how long Dan Campbell's going to call the plays now, or if that's going to make Detroit or put them over the edge now because they weren't seeing those results with their offense.
I think they got Philly. I think they got Philly next week. I believe.
Yeah, their schedule's
Detroit.
pretty tough from I think I saw. Yeah, I think you're right on that.
I think Detroit got Philly next week. So
Speaking of Philly, go on that game.
yeah,
That's you're gonna laugh when you look at it. I just look.
look like a baseball
Yeah, I had it
score.
on in the
There
I saw it
ain't
in the
no
background
score.
here.
Dang,
There's no
still
score, guys.
zero.
Double
It's still
goose
no-
egg. 0-0 half in third quarter.
Goose egg. Wow.
I know
Are you guys
Jalen
dying
Hurts
to go
had
watch? Are
fumbled.
you guys dying to watch that game now?
I mean, I want to feel if I've never cheered for the Eagles, I'm cheering for them tonight.
course.
But I would love to see
Know
them
that.
win this game, however they win it. But
However they
I think we're all
win,
pulling
right?
for them to win it, man.
yeah,
Thank you guys for watching our show tonight, the Chicago Sports Podcast. We appreciate it, man. Like and subscribe on our page so we get those subscribers to keep going up. You guys have any final thoughts tonight, man, from the game from yesterday or anything from Week 10 that you'd like to share?
Just want to say it's cool when they do it. What they say, D Nice, help me out. It's a problem when I do it.
It's cool when you do it.
It's cool when they do
I
it,
do
but when the Bears
Yeah.
do it, everybody got something to say.
Right.
I got something to say.
Green Bay lost to the Browns, lost to the Panthers. Green Bay tied the Cowgirls. But let us come out here and do that. They're going to run us in the ground,
I'll
talk
smoke
about
us.
Caleb having fingernail polish. Listen, guys, okay not to like somebody. You're probably a hater. It's fine. Just let's use a little logic here. Let's be rational here, bro. When the guy does well, you gotta say, hey, you know what? He looked good yesterday. He put those guys. He got 4 comebacks, guys. You guys say he's not clutch. We're not even talking about the possible ones from last year. You gotta find something else to do. The dude is coming. He's being developed properly. And you know, we gonna wait a few years and look back with all the quarterbacks and round them up from the class. And you guys take who I'm riding with, number 18, bear down. Let's go get Minnesota, baby.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I definitely love the progression you see from Caleb, man. We won that game because of him, and you want to win games because of your quarterback, and that's exactly what happened the last 2 games. So you know, I'm just happy to when you see that and you get that and you're winning and you know you can be better. That's a great thing because you know it can be even better than this and and not be luck like it was like they talking about we getting lucky now. Now you see the execution out there and the will. You gotta want it, and you see that they're playing for each other. So I'm just excited to see how we finish out this season.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause, hey, we talking like playoff implications now. So
Yeah.
so that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. And yep, let's go.
Hey man, look, another victory Monday. Now we need to focus on Minnesota divisional game. So we all know, regardless of how that record looks over there in Minnesota, this game could go either way.
Yeah.
Shout out to the team, man. You know, they're keeping us entertained and keeping us on edge. They definitely got our attention week after week with all the suspense, But let's keep it up. Long as we end up on the right side of it, let's keep it up. Listen, sometimes when you playing any kind of games, is kind of thing. It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. So listen, if it's luck, lady luck, you stay with us now, baby. Stay with us now, baby. Don't leave us. Because each win we're one step closer to getting to the playoffs. And I think that number is going to have to be 10 or 11, fellas. So we had 6.
In the NFC, I think so too.
Yeah, we had 6.
Definitely in NFC because of the NFC West, man. They I mean, I know not all of their teams are above 500, but man,
Nah, they about like us, bro.
Yeah, I think it's the only team except the Cardinals, right? But
yeah,
49ers.
the The only thing we haven't done this year is win a divisional game. You know, let's hope that this week is the week that we do that.
You ain't
You know,
lying.
because
We need it.
coming down to the ending stretch of the season, we're going to have to stack some divisional wins, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and that may catapult us to get to where we need to be. You know, it's going to be important because Green Bay and Detroit, we all have similar records now, and these wins and losses may be the difference of us getting in or being out another year. But
Yeah.
regardless, if we don't make it to the playoffs or we get all the way to the bowl, we are automatically a better team than we were last season. And
Absolutely.
for that, we got to give the organization props, from top to bottom. Now it's may seem like we're rejoicing off of 6 wins. That's not what it is, but you have to identify the progression when it's there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, let's keep climbing, man. Let's keep climbing till we get to where we need to be, you know.
You know what's the crazy thing to really just think about? If we could just split the rest of our games, go 4-4, that's put us to 10 wins. It's crazy to even think about. But you kind of want more than that.
Because I think, looking at the schedule, looking at it now, it's more like, honestly, I only see with my eyes right now, and y'all can say what not you guys, but the people can say what they want. I only see 3 more wins. This is coming from me. Now, hopefully, they can squeeze 2 more, just like we let go 2 in the beginning of the year. Hopefully we can find a way to squeeze 2 extras out of here, man. But
not
we'll
gonna be
see.
an easy
Not gonna be
task,
easy.
but
But
And I don't even think this on Sunday is going to be easy, man. Going to Minnesota is going to be tough. Even though Minnesota is tough to play in a division, it's a division game. And to what your point is, we got to go out there and
just
win.
take it 1 week at a time. Yeah.
1 week at a time. I like that. 1 week at a time.
Going get tough. When the going get tough, man, the tough get going. So we got to prove that we're going to have to earn the playoff berth, bro. We're going to have to prove that we belong in the playoffs. And, it starts this Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. And we have the shows here to get you guys to that game. So like and subscribe our page, guys, and you'll follow along all the content we put out for the Bears. We'll have another show Wednesday. I do every Wednesday, man. So we'll be previewing. A lot of times we get ready for the game on Sunday, man. So make sure you watch us on Sunday. And guys, thank you for letting me be part of the show tonight, man. Trey, D, Nice, and Andy up, man. I had a blast with you guys.
Oh man, always, brother. Always, man.
And we'll certainly do this again. Everybody in the chat too, man. Thank you guys.
Right, the chat is
show, man.
jumping, man.
It was fire tonight, man.
Peace to all y'all.
Thank you, and thank you guys for the 13,000 subscribers, man. We'll keep that going up, and we'll continue all week long with Bears coverage, guys. So for Trey, for Andy, up for D Nice, man. I'm Matt Cooper, Chicago Sports Podcast. Bear down, and we will talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.